So the reason why you want to understand the skill stats for your armor loadout and your equipment is because you want to decide what it is you want to do to augment your skills or, augment your armor. So when you take a look at your stats, you want to think about your fighting style and consider what it is that you want to do. So if you take a look on here, these are your base. This is the skill stats, or the status skills for your current equipment. And this is for the Black Belt S equipment. So you'll notice here that your attack boost is at level 4. And you may want to consider, okay, you might want to think about, do you want to boost your attack so that you do more damage? Or do you want to boost your defense so that you can increase your physical defense and the protection that you get from taking physical hits from monsters? Do you want to boost your critical boost so that every time you land a critical hit, the critical boost will give you an extra damage bonus for the critical shot that you take or that you dish out? So you want to sit back and think about, what is your fighting style? Do you want to do more damage? Do you want to have better defense? Do you want better constitution so that you can build it up and spend less stamina? What is it that you want to do? Or do you want a critical boost? Or maybe you're thinking about, I want to boost my affinity. And what the affinity is that your percentage or chances of being able to land a critical hit. It's important to understand what it is that you want to do and how you want to build up your current loadout. And you want to customize it based on your fighting style. So you can take a look at each skill and decide how you want to augment it. And so one of the ways that you can do it is through decorations. To find out more about decorations, you go over to your blacksmith and you talk with them. And then once you talk with them, you go down to where it says decorations and then create decorations. And then from here, you'll have a list of all the decorations that are available that you can insert into your armor. Now, before you do that, you want to take a look at your armor first, though, to find out what type of decoration slots are available. So you go down to equipment info, you go into your items and equipment, and then go into equipment info, and then right over here it will show you. So if you take a look, your helm doesn't have any decoration slots available. But if you go to your Black Belt Male S, the chest plate, you'll notice that there is a level 1 decoration slot available. And that shows up right there under slots, under your equipment info. It's just underneath your defense. And then if you take a look at the Black Belt braces, there isn't any slots available there. But you do have a level 2 slot, a decoration slot available to insert a level 2 decoration. And then if you look in the Black Belt greaves, there's nothing there. And then there's nothing in the necklace, or not the necklace, but under the pendant. Now, right over here, when you start forging necklaces, we'll talk about necklaces later. Some necklaces that you forge will have slots available, decoration slots available for you to insert decorations. But we'll get back to that. So with your particular armor set, you have a level 1 decoration slot inside the chest plate or the Black Belt Male. And you have a level 2 decoration slot available in the Black Belt Tassets or the girdle. So now what we can do is you can decide how you want to research it. So go into the smith and then go over to where it says decorations. And then from there, create decorations. And there's a whole list of decorations that you can choose from. Now, I'm farther ahead in Monster Hunter Rise and in the Sunbreak DLC. So I have level 4 decorations that I can forge. To look for your list is going to be a little bit different, and it's probably going to look more like this. These are some of the level 1 decoration slots or decoration gems that are available that you can insert into that decoration slot. And so you can You can augment it by making a dragon resistance jewel, anything elemental, ice, thunder, water, fire, and then antidote. And what an antidote does is that it reduces the number of times you take poison if it's a level 1 resistance. Okay? And then going back, there's still some more. There's also muck resistance. And what muck resistance does is that it reduces impairments to mobility when stuck in monster muck or deep snow. So like if you have a monster that basically hurls mud at you, sometimes what that mud will do is it will impair your movement. And so if it impairs your movement, you won't be able to get through it. You won't be able, you'll kind of be stuck in the mud trying to get through it. What this does is that it reduces that immobility, and it'll help you get through the mud faster, as opposed to if you didn't have this. There's the diversion decoration. There's the dive decoration. And then there are other ones in here. And what I strongly encourage you to do is look at each one of these level 1 gems and research it and think about which one you want to insert into that level 1 decoration slot. Then what you do is you do the same thing with the level 2 decoration slot. You could have a physique that can boost a physique level 2 jewel decoration, which will enhance your constitution, and it'll boost it from what level it is now. It'll boost it by 1, or you can do other things. You can do there's such a variety to choose from. Protection, which is basically divine blessing. Research all of the jewels, the level 1 and level 2 jewels that are available to you. You're going to have a limited number to work on initially, but as you start raising up in your hunter rank, more jewels will become available to you. So make sure that you research as many as possible. You can start off with a single jewel, and then you might discover a better decoration jewel later, and you can go ahead and forge that and then replace the current jewel that you have. So that's what you do when it comes to decorations. And like I said, what these decorations do is that they'll augment. So here's an example. Right over here, I'll go back into decorations. You can go into your decorations from your item box as well. Now you have to have the smith forge the decorations. But once they're forged, you can go to your regular item box and then you can insert the decorations from there. So let's go manage equipment. And then from there, you go to set decorations. And then right here, you'll have all of the things available, all the slots available. So if you notice right here, you have a level 1 slot. So I can go in and I've created a number of level 1 decoration jewels. And so let's say I wanted to boost my defense up. So what I do is I cycle over to defense, and it'll show you right there in the equipment info what it does. What it does is if I use this jewel, it'll boost my defense up to level 5. And it shows right there with the green. So let me decide, hey, let's do that. So if I insert that, what I do is that I got a number of jewels forged already. The ones with the green E's mean that they're already equipped someplace. So you have to equip the one that has a blue E. And there you go, it's in. So then from there, there's this decoration slot. This is a level 2 slot. And you go in and you can choose from any one of your level 2 jewels, or you can choose to insert a level 1 slot into this decoration slot. It will fit. So what I usually do is I look and see, okay, what else can I use? I have a refresh jewel, but let's say I wanted to boost my attack. So attack decorations are level 2. So I can go over here and there it is. It will boost my attack by 1, and it'll make it level 5 as opposed to level 4. Well, maybe I don't want to boost my attack. Maybe I want to boost my critical boost, where I do extra critical damage. If that's the case, I would have to forge a critical level 2 decoration jewel. And with that, what it will do is it will boost my critical boost skill by 1, and it will make it level 2. So let's say I do it that way. Once again, I make sure that everything's in place. I choose one of the decorations because I forged more than one on here, and I equip it. There we go. It's all set. All of my decoration slots are now filled with something that I need. And then when I take a look at my status, my skills are higher. I have a level 5 attack boost, and then I also have a level 2 critical boost as a result. So I hope that helps explain the purpose of having decorations and being able to utilize your decoration slots on your armor.